Tonight we're at the Claiborne House, like Heidi said. It was built in the 1860s, and it was actually built for Lucy, who married Captain Claiborne. Lucy is the daughter of our riverboat captain, William Perry, who built the Excelsior House.
Correct.
So tonight we're staying in his daughter's house. And this is said to be haunted.
We were outside on the back porch, and a couple had told us that they heard people going up and down the stairs last night, but there was no one here.
Which people say happens here.
A disembodied voice, and I think there's like a man who roams the hall, well-dressed gentleman roams the hall.
There's something on the children who play.
So yeah, you hear children's
You hear
laughter
children
and
laughter
chatter and
and
stuff like that.
Sometimes we have music.
Did you hear like a little girl just say you can go? Where do you want it to go?
Let's put the recorder. The camera's on, everything's on. Watch the toys on the floor.
I see. What's the other one?
The ball.
the blue
We need
thing?
more light.
Can we turn on this light? Is that too much?
It's a helmet. I don't think it,
It's a My Little Pony, it looks
Mhm.
like.
So Heidi thought she heard somebody say,
You can go.
You two girls are in this room.
That's what a couple,
Right, it's on. Let me try
that's
to.
what a couple said to us. Oh, you're the YouTube girls. I was like, nope. Did you bring the spirit box?
Okay, so we left a couple of toys sitting around. I went to pick these up to move them off the floor. We think maybe the ball was moved, and I picked the ball up and the ball was wet. I don't know if you can see it. It's wet right here on the floor. Now, inside this ball, there's, you know those glow sticks that you break and it'll glow? Well, this is in there, but, it's not leaking. There's nothing in this ball. And I don't know what this water is from. It's here. It's here. Here. Okay, so I've dried the ball off. The ball was a little wet, so I dried the ball off.
So here's weird.
Hold on, I got something weird. Come here. So I picked up the toys, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I picked the ball up, the ball was wet. And I'm like, why is this ball wet? If you look right here, there's water right here. And there's water right here.
From what?
And there's water right here. So, I know that this is one of those things, one of those glow stick things that you're supposed to pop the ball and it has like one of these glow sticks in it, right? But there's nothing in the bottom. There's no water in the bottom of this. There's no liquid in the bottom of this. So let me get something.
Nothing on the ceiling either. Are you sure it's water? Do we have a tissue?
It looks like water. But no, I'm not sure.
This is your tissue?
I'm going to put the ball on this napkin to see if it leaks. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, so let me set the ball.
Well, it would be water. There is absolutely no smell or color to it.
Okay, so I just took the ball and I put it on a napkin and we're going to watch it and see if it leaks some kind of liquid. Let's talk about the water and the ball. Heidi actually thought that the ball had moved. And when we came back from dinner, wasn't it dinner? I think so. When we came back for dinner, we came in, the camera was dead. So we changed our clothes, just got comfortable. But when we came in, Heidi thought the ball had moved.
Yeah.
I went through the footage. I didn't see it move. Doesn't mean it didn't move. But when I went to go pick the ball up, it was wet. And water, and I showed you on camera, there was water on the floor.
In between the crack, too, which was kind of weird.
So, Jefferson is surrounded by water.
It actually is surrounded by water, excuse me. It's surrounded
So we're
by
going to mention this before
Caddo Lake,
Mm-hmm.
Lake of the Pines, and Big Cypress Bayou. And it's literally like all around it.
It is. You're either crossing water or a railroad track.
Correct.
Beautiful town.
Love it. Love, love.
So, the last day was the morning that we were getting ready to leave. We were talking to the host and hostess about some of our experiences there, and I mentioned the ball with the water. And they found it interesting because they had a couple of experiences with water driplets as well. One of them was he a carpenter or handyman?
Carpenter, yeah, on the staircase, actually, he had it's not really a splash, but it was more than a drip on top of his head, and you can see where his hair was wet, and there was nothing from the ceiling, and he was literally, you can look at the video, the staircase was just straight up and down, so there was nothing there. And then there was also, I think you said something about the dining room area?
They had mentioned that they had also had incidences where there'd be water droplets on the floor, and mainly in the dining room area, which is not close to our bedroom. I mean, of course, it's a house, so, but it's not like right next to the bedroom or anything.
And in none of these places were the ceiling wet at all, like something had dripped through, but they did tell us that they hired somebody to check if there was a leak somewhere.
Yeah, they did.
And there was
after
not.
the handyman or carpenter, I'm sorry, I'm not completely sure. After his incident, they did have someone come out, a plumber, and look to see if they had a leak anywhere.
There was nothing.
They couldn't find anything. So, of course, it didn't continue to happen, but we also didn't have another experience with the water as well. I mean,
That was the only time.
The little glow stick thing that was in the ball, and I have two of these balls, I never busted it, and I don't think that it would look like water.
No, I think it's thicker than water.
Yeah, and I think it would maybe have a smell to it, or maybe
texture.
Texture when
in
you
the
touched
video,
it.
I did pick it up and I smelled it, and there's no color on the tissue, and there was no smell to it because Melissa smelled it also. So
the ball was left on the mantle on that napkin all night.
yes.
No more water.
No, and we left it in the exact same position that it was. So in case there was like a hole and it was leaking, it would leak out again. It never did. Never did. So
I just find that kind of odd. I do believe that water has a lot to do with spiritual activity.
absolutely.
So again, surrounded by water.
Yeah.
So we came back from dinner and there was water on the floor where we had placed a couple of toys. And so we're checking the toys to see if for some unknown weird reason they're leaking water.
Was the My Little Pony leaking water?
It didn't have any water. left the toys on the ground. Do you want us to put the ball back down? No, I'm just listening, guys. Is that something? Yes, I will.
She showed them the bells, Melissa.
I did. We showed them the bells, and the balls, the bunnies, and the bears. These balls are not leaking water.
That is the weirdest thing though. It was not down there when I put that ball there. And I put the ball cracky crack, yeah.
I stopped this.
Upstairs in the Claiborne House. Please watch. Who's up here with us? Can you say your name? I'm Heidi. I'm Melissa. Do you want to come downstairs and play with us? We can be loud in our room. We don't have to whisper downstairs. Humming. Yeah, I'm hearing humming. But I don't hear TV, do you? No. Were you just humming? Can you do that again? on again.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the woman we heard? First one I heard was a man. Who's the second one was a woman? Who's the man that walks the hallways? Can you show yourself? She said that they got activity in. The name of that room. Wild's room. Wild's room. I don't think that now. That's not it either. Yeah. Tell us hello. They said they're booked. We haven't heard anybody up here. Is Mr. and Mrs. Claiborne here? Is it your children we hear playing? See me? Is that what you heard? Mm-hmm. I heard me or he. I don't know. See me. Maybe. See, I don't know. Can you say that again? Sounds like someone's on the stairs. It's dark now. I thought somebody walked up the stairs. Okay, we're gonna stop the recording upstairs. stay. And
Thank
it was
you.
whispered, you can stay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you going to stay here with us? Did you just turn my camera off? Who's the man of the house?
It is. Speak.
The man of the house is speaking? Yes or no?
Ever.
Are there children here?
Sure.
How many?
Ice.
Are you cold? Are you cold?
30. 30.
Is that your age?
32.
You're 32?
No, 20. What the?
20, wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I'm 50. Were you young?
What do you think?
I think that back then you died at a younger age.
Fire.
Did you die in a fire?
Hey, fire.
I don't see the fire.
Just come right. I want to say they said just come right out and say it. But it was hard to hear all of the end of it.
Do you know who this is in this picture that I'm looking at over the
Deep.
fireplace?
He does.
Who is it?
He does.
Who is it?
Sir.
Sir, what is your name?
She won't stay. In. Don't you see?
Can she not stay here? Or do you want her to stay here? Who is it? Is it Lucy?
Beverly?
Beverly?
It's back.
What's back?
Great. Yep.
Is Beverly back?
Wait. Wait.
What do I need to
It
wait
was a
for?
growl.
No growling, no need to growl.
Explain.
Well, we are here to speak with you and just enjoy your home.
Shooter? Scooter? No.
No, we can't stay here with you.
I see. No. It's not. No.
It's not what?
This message. Forgive?
Who's the message for?
We did. Look.
Tell me your message and I'll give it to him.
Yes.
I will.
Loud and emphatic, yes.
What's your message?
Long.
It's okay. I have all day.
Wait.
I'll wait.
Kicked. Raped.
Ooh. Who was raped?
Had sex with. Had sex to. Yes.
Did somebody hurt you?
No. No.
Don't let them
There was
hurt
a
you.
woman. No.
Tell them no. Don't let them. Come with me.
Speak, you're lucky.
You can be lucky too.
Fuckhead.
Ooh, such language.
That's sweet.
Right? Who's mad at who?
Stop messing around.
Be serious. It's a serious matter.
Stop it. Stop.
I will. Tell me your name.
I can't take this. I can't take it. It?
What's it?
My stomach. It's so... Oh,
Your stomach
it's
hurt?
so...
Why does your stomach hurt?
Get off. Leave.
I'm not gonna leave. Who needs help?
Get out.
No.
You ha-
If you can make this,
Don't stay back.
if this can light up to red, I'll get out. Touch it. Do it.
It's... It... Help.
Who needs help?
Chris.
Chris, how can I help you?
This is a new voice. It's a man. It's a guy. Now. Help Chris now.
How can I help Chris? What does he need? Can you see the light, Chris?
I mean, please. Hate me.
Who hates you? I don't hate you.
No. No. Out. Out.
So, are the spirits speaking to one another?
They don't.
The spirits don't speak to one another? Or are the spirits speaking to us?
We'll see.
I would love to speak with you.
Same city.
What city is it?
Oh, it's...
What city are we in?
Looking.
You're looking?
Look at...
Where do you want me to look?
You look. Look at...
Look where?
They fixed it.
What, they fixed the house? Did they fix the house up?
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. They did a great job.
Paper. No wood. Huh.
Paper.
20.
is-
No, 20. 420?
Is that a time?
Press.
Wow. I don't know how I need to help Chris. Tell me, Chris.
It's him. Death. Death.
Death is not welcome here.
Wait. I'll go. I'll go.
No. Who are you going with?
Not so sure.
Then don't go if you're not sure.
I think...
Where are you going?
Coffee?
I love coffee. Would you like some coffee?
I go. I go, look. Look again. Hey, look.
Where do I need to look?
How do you want us to look at?
What am I looking at?
Okay. Right from here.
Where are you?
It would seem so.
Are you speaking to one another? How many spirits are here?
Sure. Okay.
How many spirits are here?
I did.
What did you do?
It's savage.
It could be at
It's
times.
savage. Rabbit? I don't know why I'd be talking about a rabbit. Just go.
Who are you telling to go?
You know what?
What?
I could scream.
Do it so I can hear you.
Scream.
Scream so I can hear you.
Now.
Now so I can hear you.
Stay tuned.
There's more to come?
Whoever is Chris and needs help, I feel like he's...
Chris, tell us
behind me
help
to the
you.
side. I'm losing control. Lose control.
Don't lose control. We're here for you. What do you need us to help you with?
Every. Yes.
Tell me.
Be gentle.
Of course.
Dreams.
What's in your dreams?
See, I feel like he's right.
Chris, can you touch Heidi?
Is Chris in here with us? Are you here, Chris?
Can you touch Heidi? Just touch her on her arm.
Huh? Chris, are you still here with me?
Touch her on her arm.
It's very... Yeah. He's asking, help me.
And I
it's
keep-
help, and then he'll say me.
I keep asking him how we're going to help him, but he's not answering.
And he's young. Probably late teens, early 20s.
I'm going to mention something that many will say, well, it's a coincidence. And it could possibly be a coincidence, but I found it very interesting.
And we don't believe in coincidences,
No.
so that's for y'all to
So I think
decide.
everything happens for a reason. And when Heidi was in the Estes method, I think it was like towards the end, she was getting a gentleman through named Chris. Could you tell me a little bit about?
I don't know, when you hear stuff, Melissa and I have both done the Estes method before, and when you hear stuff, you don't get a picture, so you don't know what the person looks like or anything like that. But the urgency in which his name was said
Many times.
numerous times was there, and it was Chris. Like, you need to listen to what I'm saying. It's Chris. It's
And
Chris,
how
it's
you were
Chris.
saying it made me think, well, what does he want us to do?
Yeah, it was very intense and kind of wild. And up until this point, we had met a couple of people, but
Uh-huh.
that was pretty much it. So we decided after that was done, we both needed a break, and
I went outside. I went to the very back porch that happened to be where everybody happened to be hanging out. And I was like, well, I'm going to go out here and, chill for a minute, get some air, chit chat. And there was a new couple. So I introduced myself. The guy's name was Chris.
for real, Chris.
His personality, y'all, was very, like a kid who can't sit still.
Yes, exactly what it was.
It was like
It's
a
exactly
kid who
what
can't
it
sit
was.
still. And just a very nice dude.
Totally nice. His
A
what he
talker?
was with was nice too.
Yeah.
He definitely had the gift of gab. I'll tell you
Yes.
that much.
So I was out there for maybe 10, 12 minutes, and I went back into the house, and I said, Heidi, guess what? There is a guy outside, he is staying here, and his name is Chris. I couldn't even tell you what the chick's name is.
Oh, I don't even remember what her name is. So when I first had heard the name Chris and I started to hear the urgency of his name, I felt that, as you see in the video, I'm like, he's right here. He's like right here. Now that was by the front door. And when I felt him again, I kind of went like this, and it was over in this general area, and that's towards the back porch. And
I felt he was, the way where you were pointing, you kept doing this, it's like he was right beside you.
I felt felt that there was an urgency with it, and I didn't know if I was feeling the urgency or if I was
That's true.
feeling
You
him
couldn't have just
actually
been
being
feeling
there.
that.
Now, it is funny because we did hear like a door open and we thought we heard somebody walking, and it could very well have been them.
It could have
We
been
don't
them.
know. But I
Because
just
they
thought
said,
that
oh,
was,
we just got here.
yeah, so that was a little bit weird. We just thought we wanted to mention that and throw that in there.
Yeah, just, I mean, you do take it how you want to.
Yep.
But I just felt as if maybe I should share that because I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we had no idea. You know, we knew other people were coming, but they don't tell you their names. That's not what they do.
And
so.
I think really what, not only was it his name, it was
the intensity.
his personality.
It was intense.
Yeah.
Intense. So maybe that's what
Were the spirits trying to tell us something?
we don't know.
We don't know. I mean,
We
we
don't
did. We did hang out with them a couple more times.
Yep.
Just outside chit chatting, taking a break, and at breakfast
And he was just as
the whole time.
ramped up as he always was. So we just want to throw that in there.
So, the Claiborne House. Really, really cool home history. I want to.
The hosts are phenomenal, just so y'all know. They cannot be more accommodating or more sweet. They're fantastic people. We love them
yes, they're great people. If you
much. And
Jerry.
Jerry, thank you. I am so bad with names, but we really, really love them. They are fantastic people.
I mean, Jerry went with me to the cemetery.
He did. He
and
chauffeured y'all.
he did, and shared some history with us. So I thought that was very cool. They had some really great stories to share with you, and they were just always nice, always accommodating.
They're fantastic people. Recommend if you go,
Yes.
totally stay at the Claiborne House. And tell them the YouTube girls sent you, because that's how they
girls.
refer to us.
That's what Ann called us. I'm sure to this day she probably doesn't know our names. She probably have to look at her books.
That's all right.
But
We want you to know we did stay for,
a couple days,
yeah,
2 nights. So 2 nights, 2 days,
yeah,
because we didn't leave.
until,
Like checkout, she's like, y'all don't have to leave anytime they eat.
yeah.
Because there's nobody coming tonight. We don't book on Sundays very often.
Had we known, we would have stayed another night.
Very clean. The house was full our second night.
And it usually is on the weekend, so prepare for a wait if you guys call.
Well, what I wanted to mention was you wouldn't have known there was that many people there.
No, you don't hear anything.
There were 1, 3, 4, 5 rooms.
Yes.
And the second night they were all full. The first night there was only 1 room empty. But
Yes. The room directly above us that we heard all the noise from.
So, just so you know, very quiet house. And we were at the front door and at the stairs.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. You really don't.
I guess, well, and it has to do with your guests too. Everyone was very quiet. And I think most of the people were just there like to sleep.
Yeah.
We were there to do more than that.
Yeah,
so.
they were like, everybody was up and gone after breakfast.
Mhm.
It was like an empty house again. And then after dinner and drinks, everybody came back. So
Mhm.
we do want to tell you that we have more coming.
Yes.
We do have another video. This is just part 1.
Yes, since we stayed for a couple of days, you saw our first day
Day
and
and
night.
night, yeah.
So the next video will be
The
our
second
last
day and
few
night,
days.
Yeah.
So I hope you really enjoyed it. Tell us what you think about some of the experiences that we shared with you with Chris and the water.
And if Chris is watching this, kudos, dude.
You made it to the YouTube.
And we actually didn't even tell him about our experience, did we?
No. Well, I don't even think that the dude would let you tell you his experience.
I don't think we
barely got a
it.
word in.
It's true.
So, maybe.
Thanks, guys.
I really appreciate it, guys. Watch part 2.
Part 2 will be coming soon. Lots of love.